Today we went to court for Madison and the Deal Whisperer, and every time we go to court, there is a lot of online chatter about things that are going on, and I wanted to give y'all a exclusive breakdown of what actually happened in court today. So today was an arraignment, there was a plea entered, and then there also was a sentence. Today, the Deal Whisperer entered a plea of guilty to the charge of aggravated stalking of T.S. Madison. Also in court, they gave a sentence today. So he was sentenced to 8 years probation with time served for 120 days in jail. He also was banished from the Appalachian Judicial Circuit, which means that he can no longer, for as long as he lived, return to Gilmer, Fannin, or Pickens counties. The judge told him, you better not even stop for gas. Aside from being supervised probation, there are other stipulations that he has been required to follow. Madison was granted a permanent protective order. I want to read a little bit of that for y'all because that's what's most interesting about this particular case. The permanent restraining order reads as follows. And take notes because this is what fucking matters because you bitches are about to gag. The above case having come on to be heard by this court for entry of plea of guilty by the defendant and pursuant to plea negotiations and in exchange for the defendant's plea, the defendant has agreed to the entry of a permanent restraining order as follows. The defendant, Naquan Palmer, shall not have any contact whatsoever with Madison Hinton or her family, either directly or indirectly through a third party by means of mail, email, newsprint, telephone, internet application, any digital means of communication or AI applications, and shall not mention the victim's name or social media moniker or other identifiers, including but not limited to hashtags, @symbols, or hyperlinks designed to connect the victim to any social media posts, and shall not mention the victim on any social media platform or journalistic platform directly or indirectly. The defendant shall not come about Madison Hinton's place of work or any event where she has been hired to attend, and shall not cause orders to do so as well. Furthermore, the defendant shall not come within 1 mile of the victim's residence. That's not all, because there are expanded communication restrictions. And this is where you homophobic hoes are gonna fuck it up, so pay attention, bitch. He is not to have any communication intended to reach, influence, intimidate, harass, monitor, embarrass, or comment upon Madison Hinton, whether or not she actually receives it. He should have no contact through friends, family members, co-workers, employers, agents, publicists, media outlets, content creators, anonymous accounts, or online community. So all of y'all free Deal Whisperer in the comments, that ends now, bitch. Also, the expanded protective order includes social media loopholes, and this is important. Posting about Madison even without using her name, using nicknames, initials, code words, descriptions, photographs, likeness, voice recordings, screenshots, emojis, or references that a reasonable person could identify as T.S. Madison. Encouraging, directing, soliciting, or requesting others to post about her, i.e. Tasha K, Michelle Atalian Brown, Angela Stanton King, and the spiritual whistleblower. The current order mentions AI applications, but it could also be expanded to prohibit AI-generated content depicting or referencing her, deepfakes, synthetic voice recreations, AI-generated images, videos, stories, songs, commentary, or likeness. Business and professional interference. Contacting her employers, contacting event organizers employing her, contacting her sponsors, clients, customers, agents, or representatives, interfering with her contractual relationships, personally or professionally, bitch. That's the gag. Gag order is the gag, bitch. And all of this could have been avoided had he chose to leave strangers alone. But y'all are gonna fuck it up for him because you homophobic hoes are tired. Toodles. We'll chat later because I got more to tell y'all.